Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I may have been rumbled just a little bit. So I am currently lost on the server, so I'm just trying to find my way back. So I was trying to do that before we got started, but the game's audio appears to have betrayed me ever so slightly. So you may just have to hang fire on me for just a couple of minutes. I will try not to be too long, because no one wants to see the insides of the cave. That's not what we're doing today. We aren't caving at all. Well, we might be caving, but that's not the main plan. That's not the main plan just yet. I need to... This is the problem with caving in this game, is that it just goes on and on and on and on and on, and you never have any concept of where you are, where you were, how to get back to where you had to be, or anything like that. It just... It's so frustrating. But I everything's looking kind of familiar now, so it shouldn't be too much longer. He says very, very hopefully. I think I'm more or less there. Anyway, how is everybody? I hope that you are all doing well. Good evening to everybody. Look at that, we got all of the challenge contributions coming in as well. Very glad to be seeing those. What sorts of days has everybody had? Anything too eventful going on? I presume not, as is normally the case. There's nothing going on anymore. We say it every single time, but there is absolutely nothing going on. I hope the audio is kind of fixed now as well. You will have to let me know if that's the case or not. I think it should be. Fingers crossed. As soon as I get back to my home, we will give you some game audio, and then we'll be good to go. The only downside is that where I've got the game audio off, I can't hear anything. We'll get there, we will get there. Just give me a hot second. You hear me clicking furiously. We're nearly there, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. Don't worry. Ignore the man behind the curtain. The man behind the curtain knows absolutely nothing whatsoever. We don't even acknowledge his presence. Alright. Oh, am I lagging behind again? I think I am. My camera looks like it is. But it's okay, we're nearly there. Hopefully everyone is caught up with the Let's Play that's going on as well, because there may be a small degree of spoiler. However, I will try and do my best to avoid those. Having said that, there's not really much to spoil. You can just drop in and out as and when you want, so... Okay, so what have we got? What have I been missing? I've missed a lot of stuff already, so... Evening, can't hear anything. I should have fixed all of that. That's wonderful. Jay is here, Nay's here, Rach is here. I think I saw Sean as well. Good evening to you all. Everyone seems to all be okay. Oh, I can hear spiders. Good. Are we in danger? Not anymore. Hopefully everything should be fixed. I can get some game audio back now. And then we will finally be ready to go, I think. Nick's been looking out. Don't ask about dinner. Look, dinner was okay. Dinner was okay. Okay, we had a sort of chicken satay kind of thing, but it was a bit of a hodgepodge sort of job. Everything overcooked and then the rice undercooked. And I made satay sauce. We made our own satay sauce, and that came out kind of okay. But otherwise, it wasn't the best meal we've had so far. Breadcrumbs, everything despawns after 5 minutes, my friend, I'm afraid. Lovely to see you. Lovely to be back. Lovely to see all of you as well. Nothing eventful, nothing's been going on. Pretzel's a bit quiet, quite possibly. I can turn that up. Oh, it is. There we are. We'll crank that up a little bit. There we are. 2 lessons, bunch of teacher-related activities. Same old. Almost got enough poker chips in Yakuza to finish a challenge. Oh, that is nice. Oh, look, there we go. There's the Let's Play right there. I forgot I had a command for that. Definitely bottom of the pile so far. It certainly was. Okay, well look. now that that is all out of the way, I think it's time for us to actually get into some game. It's been too long. Here we go. Dinner looked good. That was from ages ago. That wasn't tonight's dinner. That was the pork recipe that you sent me, Nay. Some things rise up, some things don't. Especially dough and like yeasty products. They tend to rise up quite well. Anyway, here we are. Welcome to my brand new base. So, if we haven't, here's a quick catch up from the Let's Play. So, we have moved away from spawn. Which is over in this direction. We are going to be heading back to spawn at some point because I want to try and gather all of the items that I left behind, and then we're going to be bringing it back to our base just here. We did have a naturally spawned village right here, which I have taken the liberty of completely demolishing. Barely Joshua, thank you for the 25 bits. Welcome. Just saying hi. Well, hello to you. Have a wonderful evening. I know you're about to go live very shortly, so thank you very much for taking the time to drop by so excuse me, so quickly. We're just setting ourselves up. We've got ourselves a heap of villagers that I'm keeping prisoner. They don't mind though, they're happy, they're safe, and that's all that we can hope for right now. Gonna make some food, but I'll be lurking. Alright, what have you got for dinner? We're currently talking dinner plans right now. I'm intrigued to know. Thank you for the lurk, and thank you, Nay, for the bits as well. Payday! Make it rain! So yeah, that's it. I'm just kind of farming up some extra stuff. Pizza. Don't say just pizza. Pizza is still very, very good. There's no just about pizza. After taking down the village, I built myself my own little house right here. Similar to what we have at spawn, but a little bit different. I got us a bell. That's what separates this one. We've got ourselves a bell right here, and it's my bell. It's a very nice bell. It dings. It's fantastic. The word just doesn't come before the word pizza. I feel very attacked right now. Don't feel attacked. We just have strong feelings about pizza and garlic bread. I've got myself a little bubbling pot right here, which is cooking away. No crocodile pit as yet. This house is a little bit smaller as well. It is quite cramped in here, especially with the pups. But it's cozy as always. I've got a nice little upstairsy house right here. Upstairsy house. Upstairs bedroom. Get a little view out. It is cozy. It is cozy, but that is because it's time. And then down below, we've just got a little storage space with enchanting area and just a general crafting space. And that reminds me, I am due an enchantment right here. I've got 30 levels. Let's see. Very nearly got the laptop out for my... You should! The kids ain't gonna know. Just do it. Just do it. So what can I get? Unbreaking 3. Or efficiency 4 and an axe would be nice. Give it to me. Unbreaking 3 as well. Just efficiency 4. We'll hang on to that. That's not awful. That's not awful. So my current elite set of tools at the moment consists of 1 silk touch pick, 1 efficiency 4 shovel, 1 efficiency 4 axe, 1 fire aspect 2 knockback 2 sword, a diamond helmet which is pretty dang good, a chest plate which is also nice, leggings that are unenchanted, and some decent boots as well. I just need to be able to make them better, make them more. So we've got a bit of work to do, but that's what all the villagers are for. We'll be able to make them better in the end. I didn't answer your question there as well. The pork that I made that time, it was very, very good. It was very good. I had enough left over for a second portion afterwards as well, so I had that the following day, and it was very, very nice. Miss, are you playing Minecraft? It is better with friends. It is better with friends. I might just pay for the realm to go back up so that we can work on a leisure land too, just so that when you haven't got anything to be teaching, we can do all of that. Nunya. Nunya what? Did I miss some stuff? Could you imagine? I used some Bitmojis in a lesson recently and their minds were blown. Asian meatballs. Oh yeah, definitely. I'd be interested in hearing about that. We're currently a lot of our cooking involves chicken, which isn't so much of a problem, but like we need some different proteins, you know? It's very chicken based, and we're trying to mix it up a little bit, but you can only do so much for that, right? So we're trying to throw beef into the mix a little bit. It's kind of thrown out of whack because Jay doesn't eat fish. So that rules out various fish-related things. That's my... Yo, music! Oh, it is coming. It was just a slow start and a slow finish. That's fine, it is there. Good. Branching out is good. Oh, hello! Hello, sir. Have you got any valuables for me? Oh, glowstone's good. I haven't really got the emeralds for it at the moment, unfortunately. I have got some, but not really enough to justify it right now, so I'm just going to leave you there. Currently, I am the only person on the server. I have got my camera account ready to go, because we may need it later on for our planning. But currently it is just Muggins here, just little old me. So yeah, we can't really have fish too much, unless Jay would be down for trying some fish. I think we can make some good fish. But otherwise we're with chicken, we're with beef. We did have lamb the other day as well. We had homemade lamb meatballs with some like really rustic skin-on potato fries. And what else did we have with them, Jay? It was carrots, wasn't it? It was like honey carrots, I think. Gammon's not too bad. No fish, is it, the smell? Gammon's not a bad idea. I think we haven't really ventured into the Sunday roast meats as yet. But we could do. We could do. That's a bit of a audacious undertaking. We could see what we can do. They were very good. It was like a rosemary infused homemade meatballs with again, it was like some rosemary potato chips. We made our own mint sauce as well, which was okay, a little bit oily, but it did the job. It was fine. You know what? No complaints. It came from Gusto, that recipe did, and that's what we've been doing for a lot of our cooking. You can get Gusto, which is one of these like mail order food delivery companies. You can kind of sign up, and they will... Oh, the villager's abandoned his llamas. Fine. Oh, the phantoms are out. Uh-oh. Let's just take a quick nap before we return to spawn. So, yeah, Gusto, you can kind of sign up and they send you the ingredients to make meals. Similar to HelloFresh as well, yeah. And they will send you all the ingredients you need to make their meals. And Jay bought with him the Gusto cookbook, and we've just been going through there, because obviously you get the recipe cards, and like you can just go out and buy the ingredients once you have them. So that's what we've been doing. And it's been going down pretty well. I think we've done a pretty decent job, given how we're pretty much eyeballing the ingredients and swapping bits out and stuff. It's not the exact recipes, but it's definitely been going down quite a nice treat. Rach is hungry and is going to make dinner. What have we got? Parmesan chicken, broccoli and rice. There ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. Good, hearty, filling meal, that. Very good. We've got a plan now. We bought a whiteboard yesterday on which Jay has written his working days, because he's the only one out of the two of us that's actually working. And we've also written down kind of what we want for meals on each day. So now we've got like our whole week's worth of meals planned around his work and my streaming schedule. It's hyper organized. I'd expect nothing less from a house in which I live in. I think I prefer that to getting boxed ingredient. So the pro of getting the boxed ingredients is that everything is all measured out for you, and it's ideal. The downside of the way we're doing it is that we have a relatively under-equipped kitchen right here. So, like, for instance, we haven't got any measuring jugs. So when it comes to liquid measurements, we're either eyeballing the measurements, or we're using spirit measures that you would get in a bar, because I'm a bartender and that's all I have to hand. So that's what we've been doing. And you know what? For the most part, it has kind of been working. But the real advantage to using the subscription services is that everything is sent to you pre-measured, so you just need to dump stuff in. And that's it. It's good to go. Whereas we're buying things like, we needed, 10 grams of panko breadcrumbs or something like that for those lamb meatballs, and we could only buy a bag of 200 grams. So now we've got 190 grams worth of panko, which admittedly keeps, panko doesn't go off, so that'll keep, so we can do it another time. But it's also stuff, we're buying stuff that does go out of date and does spoil, and we're having to, we've got loads of that just sort of left over from some recipes, because the recipe only calls for a measly amount. So I think in terms of saving money, there's probably not too much in it. You pay whatever you pay for Gusto or HelloFresh, and you get everything sent to you. You save money by keeping the recipe cards and buying all the raw ingredients yourself from the supermarket, but at the same time you are also left with those ingredients, and if you can't reuse them, then you lose your money there. So it's a bit of I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, mostly. Buy some kitchen essentials next time you do a food shop. We have slowly been getting there. We bought a new knife set and chopping board today. We got a new coffee table as well, right? Which is incredible. It's honestly made the front room so much nicer just with the existence of a coffee table in the middle of the room. Now we've got somewhere more convenient to put our drinks. If we're having fajitas one night or something, we can just put it all in the middle of the table and it goes well. It's really kind of brought a lot of life to the room. And not only that as well, the room just feels a bit more full. It feels nicer now that there's furniture in it. It's the same sort of thing I use when I'm building in Minecraft. Fill the room with whatever you can, because if the room looks cluttered with furniture and decoration, then it's a lot easier to just hide the flat walls. You can hide all of the ugliness under distracting clutter. Can you not freeze some of it? We can. Well, the thing is, I guess for some of the ingredients we could do, yeah, for sure. But also, our portion control is pretty good. When I'm cooking for myself, my portion control sucks. Now we're cooking for two, actually it's kind of okay. We tend to nail down the meal pretty well. We're not left with any leftovers at all, to be honest. We've got a little bit of rice left over from tonight's dinner, and that's about it. So there's no dinner to refreeze. In terms of the raw ingredients and stuff, yeah, we could probably refreeze some of that stuff, but we wouldn't necessarily be able to freeze the fresh produce, for instance. So where we've got things like spring onions and stuff like that, we need to use up those spring onions. And again, you can only buy a spring onion in a pack of 12. Spooky's here! Good evening, Spooky! You can only buy spring onions in a pack of 12, right? So, and the recipe only calls for 1 or 2 at a time, so we need to have 6 meals in 7 days with spring onions, otherwise they go flaccid and brown. So it's a bit of a catch-22. Nay, I'm loving this. What, the food talk, or just running through the forest and seeing what's what? Talking of seeing what's what is this? Who is this? Hello? Alright, no worries. Spooky's AFK. What have we got here? This is unusual. It's like it's going to be an aquarium or something. There's not even a house nearby. Whose does this belong to? Oh, there is a house nearby. I was just being blind. Just start chucking spring onion on everything. That's what we may have to. That or I'll just have to start getting a penchant for raw spring onion and just chewing on it like a carrot. Best thing we did with portion control was to stop using large casserole dishes. Yeah, I think so. I know when Jay's doing pasta for himself, he pours the pasta into the bowl he's going to be eating from, and then when that bowl is like half to 3/4 full, he knows that once the water's in, that's going to be a full bowl of pasta. Job done. Whereas I don't. I just tend to eyeball the portion and hope. Have the same spring onion issue. The insides last longer than the outsides. Oh, like in the house talk. Well, we can catch up on that. Is my webcam out of sync drastically or not? Because I'm looking at my preview and it's really... Well, it's not really, but it's like half a second to a second behind. So, is that streaming the same as well? Or am I saying and moving ever so slightly? I don't know what I can do about that. Is that because I have got the second instance running? Or maybe just turning it off and on again? No, that doesn't do it. I've probably got to close OBS and bring it back up to get that to happen. You know, never mind. Never mind, it's okay. Oh, hello, sir. Right. I need to work out whose house I'm at here. I don't recognise this at all. Well, we'll have a little poke around while we're here. But that's one thing that's become increasingly infuriating to me when food shopping, is that food does not exist in the correct packaging. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So, oh, okay. So, we've got a couple of heads here. I know that it's not Roach's place, because I've been to Roach's place. But if it's Roach's head on the wall... Oh, we probably shouldn't go poking around in chests. That's quite rude. Sorry. Oh! You should put a fence around that, or something. What have we got? No clues. No clues. Other than the head on the wall. Alright, well okay, that's this person's place. Onwards and forwards. I think we're near spawn now, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Oh, is this person... Are they draining the river? They might be draining the river here. That looks like that's what might be going on here. But yeah, so let me explain to you what I mean. For instance, my go-to example is hot dogs. Incidentally, Jay, write hot dogs down on the menu. We can have hot dogs one day. Hot dogs, right? So sausages come in like packs of 8, whereas hot dog buns come in packs of 6. So if I want to do a full consignment of hot dogs with no surplus of either ingredient, I need to do 24. That's too many hot dogs for 2 people. I mean, unless we had hot dogs for every meal for a couple of days. But then things get stale, don't they? Oh, we have more buildings. Is that a tank? Oh, I think it's just a car. Okay. I say the shopping district's been overcome with a tank. What on? Oh, is that Tav's Nyan? That's Tav's Nyan sheep. Oh my goodness me! What? What on earth? Look at all the dogs! What in the name of all that is good is going on? No, boys, you're not getting any of my stuff. Whose pup army is this? Well, somebody's been busy. I've only got 2. Oh, they're grumbling. Alright, things are getting dangerous now. This is insane. When we left here the other day, there were only 2 or 3 buildings, and now look at what's gone on. Everything's springing up. This is incredible. You don't want to find out. That's true, I don't. I mean, that's a great incentive to not attack anybody on the server. If that army's just going to descend upon me. No. But this is brilliant. Like, when we left... I mean, that sheep certainly wasn't there. This is insane. So we got the chip belonging to Matt right here. Oh, look at the lumberjacks working away. 10 bits from Morgan. Thank you very much, Morgan. Good evening to you. How are you doing this evening? Oh, I hope you are doing all right. Welcome back to streaming as well. I see you've been live a couple of times. I've not been able to drop in, unfortunately, but I have seen that you are back on the game. This is just a flex right here. You get to give your staff diamond axes while they work. Matt, you're flexing too hard here. Flexing too hard. Let's actually take a little poke around inside the shop. What do we got? Oh, mushroom stem, a diamond block for a stack. Whew. Whew. And then we got spruce, warped stem. He's getting the nether stuff in as well. This is good. This is good. I might need to come and peruse this shop. I need to get some wood. Axes. Check the paper for prices. 10 diamonds for the silky spider. Someone's already bought it. That is the problem with living a little bit further away, is that you do miss out on the deals every now and then. Relaxing in the bath, then back to streams afterwards. That's nice. Get a little relax in the bath. This spider is so quick. Get out of here. Who have we got here? This is a potentially offensive RP zone. Okay. Dare we investigate? Raunchy Maid Magazine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What kind of place is this? By appointment only. Well, I haven't got an appointment. I don't know where this place is, so I don't know what it is. I don't know if I want an appointment here or not. What's that say? Eric Vivian Matthews, OC. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't want to see what's behind the door. Calvin Cordazor, Broadus Jr. Balthazar Horatio Trilobit. Okay. Robert Nestor Marley. And toilets, I think. Unisex toilets, by the looks of it. Okay, well, I'm slightly concerned about this place, so I'm not going to spend too long here. Let's move on. What else is going on? What have we got? We got Roach's Grindables down here. This has changed a little since last time we was here. Plenty of stones for sale. That's all good. That's good. This is all good to know. Sorry, that made no sense. It's alright. I wrapped my head around it. This is Nitro's Redstone shop, I believe. Nitro's currently away for a little while, so we'll have to see what happens there. We have got our starter house right here. That's what we came all this way for, was to actually pick up some items. And whilst we're here as well, let's just skip it over to daytime. They're musicians. Were they? That's so clever. Oh, I'm completely absent on that joke then. On those references. You'll have to fill me in on those. They're completely over my head. That's not a failing on the architect of that building. That's a failing on me not knowing anything about the modern world. Or any kind of world, for that matter. So, let's just pick up our things. What have I got? Cobble, I don't actually need to grab that. Wood, I'm doing okay for, so that can probably stay as well. Calvin Cordazar Broadus Jr. Is that his real name? Shut the front door. I mean, that's insane. Robert Nesta Marley as Bob Marley. That makes sense. That makes sense. I can get behind that. To be honest, I don't really need I don't need any of this, really. I mean, the flesh can probably stay here. I don't need that. The eggs I'm fine for. I'm going to take the mob drops. They might be quite useful. I want to look this up now. Because... I mean, this isn't the first time that we've looked up something to do with Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna fiddle with the camera a little bit because it definitely should be better than this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fix it. Are we fixed? I think it's fixed. Things should be better now. Yeah, so we've already looked up Snoop Dogg once because apparently he's got a cookbook, which I had absolutely no idea about. So we had to do some research about his cookbook. That is his real name, Kelvin Cordazar Broadus Jr. Who knew? Known professionally as Snoop Dogg, previously Snoop Doggy Dogg, and briefly Snoop Lion. Who knew? What an education. You know, you guys come here and we don't just play video games. We don't just talk idle nonsense. We teach here. This is an extended classroom. The subject area is a little bit weird. The curriculum is not what you'll find in many textbooks. But we do the learning. And we do it well. All sorts of pop culture trivia. This is great. This is the main reason I took up Twitch, is so that people could teach me about pop culture and memes and stuff like that. He had a show with Martha Stewart. Save Martha, was that the name of the show? Or do I need anything from here? Not really. I'm going to take the hopper, the magma block, the jack-o'-lantern. The poisonous potatoes, we can throw those. I'm going to take a minecart and some rails as well, just for to make moving villagers a little bit easier later on. I don't need any of that wood. We got plenty back at the base, and stones and stuff. To be honest, that can all stick around here as well. We're fine. We're fine. We're all good. Let's take a little moment to have a little peruse around the shopping district a little bit more. I need to get in touch with Grimes, our server admin, because I don't think I have a place to build a shop. So I need to find out what's going on. Where did this spring up from? Oh, I thought Quack was online then. Quack's not online, but here he is. Oh, this is Quack's shop, I get. This is outstanding. Just look at this. This is brilliant. This is what the camera account was for. It was for coming and getting a bird's eye view of these places and seeing them from afar. So I'm going to get that back up because I want to see what this place looks like from a bird's eye view. Every day is school day. I once went to see Snoop Dogg do a live DJ set and talk in Southend. He didn't turn up till 1 AM. What time was he supposed to be there? I was going to say it's unlike him to be late with that huge clock he wears around his neck, but that's not him, is it? That's Flavor Flav who wears the big clock. I think. Look, hip-hop and R&B artists are not my forte. But I'm fairly sure, I think it was Flavor Flav. It was Flavor Flav. There we go. Confirmed. Right. Let's get Tacky 2 online so that we can get a better look at the shopping district. In theory. Tacky 2? Oh, Tacky 2's struggling a little bit. It's okay. Tacky2 may join in. Let's check out Quack's shop right here, because this is absolutely outstanding. Thank you. Come again. How you doing, Quack? You good? Look at this! Why have I never done this? Extinguished campfires with items on it. Make a note of that, guys. Write that one down in the ideas book. We're having that. That's incredible. Can I come back to the... Is this like... Oh, I think Quack set up a little restaurant. This is absolutely outstanding. And we've got a little farm area out the back here. I love this place, Quack. Good job. Good job. You did a set in London, then came down to Southend. You didn't care. You're smoking a blunt after. I feel like you kind of get what you pay for with Snoop Dogg, and you should expect for him to turn up late smoking a colossal joint. I mean, like, that's the way it is. Rem's got a space right there. Oh, there's a sign. Is this me? No, that's SGT. Okay. Spooky's shop's has grown a bit. It's grown a little bit, actually. Spooky's Grindables as well. Alright, we've been putting it off for too long now. We need to go and have a look at this. Tav's Nyan Sheep. Good grief. I still haven't seen Takitu log in. Are you okay, my friend? Timed out. Try again. I'm assuming it's because I'm streaming now and there's too much bandwidth being taken up. And it's having some issues. Which is fine. If that's the case, we'll just have to come up. No, Takitu is here now. That's fantastic. It will take a little while for him to get over to us, though. Oh, Roach has joined as well. That's brilliant. Just been checking out his shop. He actually gave me his head. He gifted me his head. As well as a Silk Touch book as well, which I'm very grateful for. But mostly, I'm just thrilled to have Roach's head, which I can now put somewhere. We'll mount it on something. Or, oh, I don't know. We'll find a use for Roach's head. We'll find a use. I think we'll carry on exploring the shopping district on foot. And then once we've explored everything, I'll let Takitu do his thing and see what's happened from up on high. I'm nearly there. Takitu's just flying over that house. He's called Takitu because the Minecraft skin is of Lakitu from Super Mario. You know, the little gremlin that sits in the cloud and throws things at you. All right, he's here. That's good. We're all good. All right. Should say hello. Oh, damn it, Roach wants. Oh, gee, there he is. Unbelievable. Alright, so Tav's Nyan Sheep. This is not open. Oh, but definitely worth a little look inside. This is what on earth? Down. Alright, let's have a little look. Oh, wait, no. Up? Let's go up instead. Oh my goodness me. Oh, you can actually get to the top of the sheep. Oh, it gives you a nice view from up the top here, though. This looks ominous. Okay, okay. Okay, there's some definite things we need to work out here. May have saved me having to bring... Oh, I mean, we brought Takitu over now, but... Tav, there's a problem with your water source block. It doesn't work at the moment. Oh, I should have stopped off. You need some Oh, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Tav, your shop is a death trap. I guess that's why it's not open yet. In fairness. And then this is, yeah, this is the way down to the base. This was where we had our meeting last time, you may remember. Oh, look, he's populated it. It's all full. Check it. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice indeed. So I think what he's got at the moment is this is a farm that he's using just to be able to stock his shop for the time being. And then he's going to automate it using the farms above. And then the items are going to come down and automatically fill up his chests in the shop once it's open. Well, that's very cool. Whilst we're here on this corner of the shopping district, we should see what this little igloo is all about. Looking very, very quaint indeed. Where's the sign? Whose is this? Is there a sign? Okay, the sign's been taken away, but that's okay. So I've got some pumpkins. We've got ourselves a sheep. That's about it. Mel has joined. And an empty igloo. Igloo. An empty igloo. Oh, bye then. Oh. Oh, dear me. Alright. Now we've got this shop here. The name of this shop is confusing me at the moment. I can't work out what it's called. Is that English? Is that letters? I can't work that out. But I'm not sure if I'm looking at it weirdly or if it's not actually anything. Do you know what I mean? It looks like it should say music. But that's about as close as I can get to it at the moment. Okay, what else we got? Is this my shop? No, that's Snowy's slime shop. Or will be. What have we got over here? This is Akari's cafe. Like a little truck stop at the moment. Alright, let's go and check out the music shop. Whatever we have here. Let's go and have a little look-see. Are there any clues? It's still a bit of a... It's still got a load of birch trees in it at the moment. That's about it. Maybe when Taki2 does his flyby, it will become clear. That's fine. Is this my shop? No, that's Jets' rocket shop. Makes sense for Jets to have the rocket shop, of course. Dango's drink go. It's just a load of bushes. It's just making wine at the moment. That's Mel's right there. That's still for Dango. Is this mine? That's not mine. I haven't got a plot. Logic's beacon shop. To the rescue. Look at all these pillagers he's taken down. All these outposts. Has he lined the entire bottom here? It's the bottom. The whole thing's been lined. That's madness. Absolute madness. Let's see what's going on inside of here, though. Oh. Hello, sir. Are you the proprietor? How's things been? Busy? Oh, it's been dead, has it? Shame. Get him out of here. Oh, he dropped some boots. I think they're just standard gold, though. I'm not interested in those. Hey, oh, there he is. I'm glad that you all liked the horse one as well. Oh, wow. Talking of which, here we are at it. Look at this building. Oh, hello, sir. How are you today? I'm afraid I already gave this week. Sorry. Put that there. Heart of the Mountain. This is going to be Stark's place here as well. Okay. Look at this building. There are some incredibly talented builders here. This is very nice. This is very nice. We should probably have a little look-see on the inside and see what it's like on the inside too. We'll go through the front door though, of course. Manners. Alright, show me what you got. It's a beautiful looking building. Oh, look at the insides here as well. Ain't this great? I love the table. Okay guys, remember this for tables as well. This is a great table and great set of table and chairs. I like that. Write that one down. Got an aquarium in the floor. This is crazy. It's so good. Look at the top floor. Whoa. I absolutely adore this. This is incredible. I'm not, but I can depending on how much you need. Your shop is just going to be a mishmash of everyone else's. Basically, yeah, I'm just going to have like a little corner of everybody's shop. Maybe I should start up like I should like franchise my shop. I'll just set up a little shack in everyone else's where I can sell random stuff. I had to give Tav a load of bows and some leads. Roach wants some iron. Like, I'll just stock anything. And what have we got back here? This is going to be a food shop by the looks of it. This is such a cool building. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's incredible. My friend, we're off for an hour. We've got stream tickets for some improv. Oh, is that their that's their their movie night. I've seen that advertised and it looks incredible. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm sure it's going to be a brilliant, brilliant laugh. Mischief Theatre are absolute geniuses when it comes to performing. Would thoroughly recommend every single one of their performances. Thank you for all the bits there as well. Very, very much appreciated. What do you want? So, hoping for at least a stack. Harms of fops and stuff. I'm just running out. Ingots or blocks? The movie night. Yes, all the Christmas ones got tickets for. Whoa. I might look into that then. I watched their Nativity Goes Wrong at Christmas. Really enjoyed that. All of their Goes Wrong stuff has been incredible. Saw Grown Ups in the West End and that was so funny. So funny. It was supposed to go and see Magic Goes Wrong last year, but hopefully we'll get to see that this year. Okay. Roach wants iron blocks. I think I can do a stack of blocks. £10 a night. That ain't bad, you know. Jay, we might have to look into that. We'll do that one evening we both have off. We'll just go and watch Mischief Theatre on the TV downstairs for a bit. Have some fun. That sounds good. Haven't seen Grown Ups on Magic. Grown Ups was incredible. I don't think they're running it anymore. But hopefully Magic Goes Wrong will be just as good. Hey dog! Hey Sam, welcome. How apt we were chatting about Snoop Dogg. How are you doing this evening, Sam? Hope everything's alright. Let me know. How's your day been? Okay, well, I think we've been all around the shopping district, so now let's bring in our good friend, Mr. the Takitu, because I should be safe as well now, and I haven't actually got the button set up. So let me do a quick... Oh, you can't do it like that, huh? Maybe I can. Go back to this for a sec. Just stay right there. Get to look at my own beautiful visage for a little while longer. Because I can go hotkeys, yes. And then I can do this, yes. And then we can jump over. That's why that's not working, but don't worry because it will in but a moment's time. There we go! We're there! Fantastic. Technical wiring on the fly. That's how it works. Oh, thinking of doing another stream tomorrow. Why not? Go for it. If you've got the time to do it, then do it. Do it! I command you. Très visage. Alright, so here's Tacky 2's little flyby. So this was the Hall of Musicians that I don't want to investigate because it's gotten me slightly concerned. Oh, we don't want to look at... No spoilers into the... no spoilers into the rooms. This car is great as well, by the way. We didn't get the chance to comment on the car because we were being attacked, but the car is great. It's a really nice little vehicle, that. I do like it. I do like it indeed. Then we got Matt's log shop right here. This is a fantastic wooden building as well, by the way. Oh, and he does sell saplings, I've just realised as well. Because I haven't got any acacia wood, so I could do with buying saplings as well. But yeah, that's a great little wooden building. You know me, I love my wooden buildings. That's a great wooden building. Command has been received. Little netherrack buttons! Don't they look great as tail lights? We got Nitro's Redstone shop, which will come to life. The crowning achievement of the shopping district so far, this little defunct shack just on the outskirts here. No idea who put that there, but it looks incredible. Let's come over to Quack's shop here. This is stunning. This might be my favourite building in the shopping district so far, is Quack's little restaurant. Or at least, I'm assuming it's Quack's, because Quack is working here. If it isn't Quack's, I apologise, but he is the named member of staff. Oh, there wasn't anything behind me. I tried to make that look artsy and it didn't happen. The colours is so good, isn't it? Then we got this building as yet to be revealed. Tav's Nyan sheep. Has he gone all out? Does the sheep have a face? Oh, he's only gone and done it. It's been out in the sun a little bit. It's oh, this is what I would call a mahogany sheep. Yes, it's par-baked sheep. Oh dear. Never mind. It's been gathering all the light for its rainbow. That's what it was. It was the light from the rainbow has toasted that poor sheep's face. Then we got this pillager stack right here. And then, look, there's a whole bonus floor to the restaurant that we didn't even go and see. This is a stunning building. It's so good. I'm so jealous of the builders on this server. It looks incredible. Was there a staircase up that I just missed? Oh, No, there wasn't. There's a secret room. There's a secret room. Do we take... Unless you can get to it from out here on the balcony, which you can't. But look, there's stuff going on up here. How does one maybe get up here? Oh, it was behind the tunnel. It was the secret painting. Oh, okay. Okay, well, no spoilers. I won't spoil that. Ah, cool. Oh, there's a Skelebony right there. And a random tower over here? Hello? What's happening here? Who's managed to grow vines on nothing? Who did... What? Who managed to do this and how? Weird. And there's more. The mystery begins. Oh no. Is this the start of the first server event? Oh, I don't know. Alright, well anyway, that concludes our view of the shopping district. We've been over here a little bit longer than planned. We've been going for an hour already. Whereas actually what I wanted to do in this stream was begin to plan out the base. So Takitu needs to head back to our base. There's a couple more Skelebonies down here as well. Things have been dangerous. So Takitu needs to head back to the base, as does me. Perfect musical transition. I missed it. I didn't hear it. Transist. Never mind. So Takitu will make his way back, and then I've got to follow the exact same route. The advantage Takitu has is he can speed up. Hey, there's another building here that we haven't been and looked at yet. Oh, it's not too far away from the other one that we did look at. Maybe we'll have to try and see what that's all about as well. So we go past the mountains right here and carry onwards and see what's going on. You get to see the route that I take now from spawn to my house. It's quite a ways, but it's not too miserable. Fortunately, it's not a journey we have to make too often, so I'm not too upset about it. Here's Jets's village. Jets has pilfered all of the villagers from here already, except for one apparently. He's pilfered all the villagers from there, but it's okay, because I moved in to a village and I've got some of my own. And there's also another one not too far away from me, which I have also pillaged as well. And it's the pillagers we're supposed to watch out for. And here we are at our base right here. We're just gonna leave Takitu hanging in the air for the time being, and we are gonna swap back to wherever it may be. Back to me. Oh, that's not... excusez-moi. Huh. Well, that's not what I wanted, so maybe you'll just have to be here instead. There we are, that'll do. Okay. Right, now I've got to run home. Okay. The long old walk. Thank you very much for the contribution to the 12-hour marathon challenge as well, by the way, Morgan. How are we doing on that now? We can't be too far away now, for sure. We were on, like... I think last check we was on, what, 50-ish%? We were halfway there and living on a prayer. There's another Skelebony! Good grief. 61%. Nice. Nice indeed. How much longer have we got left on that? Hopefully not too much longer. Or, well, no, not hopefully too much longer, but... And Rach has contributed as well. Where does that take it to? Like 62? 63? But yeah, I think it'll... we can get there very, very soon. And then we'll be down for 12 hours. Started a new one. If we reach it, I'll be... Alien Isolation. That's pretty decent. That's pretty good. That wasn't the rubbish one, was it? Or was it? It's a terrible question to ask. I apologise. But like, you know that there was an alien game that was that Colonial Marines? Was that what that one was called? Like, it was an alien game, but it really didn't hit the mark at all. I think it was Aliens Colonial Marines, I think that one was called. I mean, it just did not live up to expectation whatsoever. Oh, there we go. Yep, Morgan's answered it. That solved it. So I guess what I should ask is, if we've got a 12-hour stream coming up, what kind of stuff do people want to see? Because for the New Year's one, I just took hold of that one and just ran with it. Grimes is here. We'll give him the old hello, and then I can ask him about a plot for a shop. That'd be awesome. Haven't played it for so long. Thought it'd be a good way to get back to playing it. Exactly, exactly. It's always good to revisit games. So yeah, I'm intrigued as to what people might want to see, because I took control of the New Year's Eve one, and everything seemed to go down really, really well. And I would be down for doing heaps more of the same sort of stuff. But I also don't want to just sit here and play you know, what I want for 12 hours. Mostly because the thing is, you have all contributed your channel points to this, so you have all paid for this one? Really? So I don't want to just do all the sorts of stuff that I want to do, because then you guys aren't getting any value for knickknacks, you know? So I want to know what, like, if you're going to be spending the time to watch, then I want to know what you guys want to actually watch. Posture check. Good idea, good idea. I always notice that, like, I kind of have a weird sort of head tilt. I'm not sure if that's just how I look or if it's a streaming problem, but I think I'm okay. There we are, we're all right. And a hydration break as well. Tonight's hydration is Dr. Pepper. What's the worst that could happen? Minecraft minigame servers with the community. I like the idea of doing heaps of community stuff. So Minecraft minigames is very easy to do. If you've got a Minecraft account, then that's great. We can... Oh! Grimes? Grimes, are you here? Oh wait, I need to put his name in. Yeah. There we go. So I'd be down for the mini games for sure. That'd be good fun. No Man's Sky. I've got some options on No Man's Sky actually. I'd be interested in having a go at No Man's Sky as well, especially co-op No Man's Sky. I think that's got a lot more longevity to it than me just playing on my own. Mostly because I have absolutely zero idea of how to play. So if I have someone alongside me who does know how to play, then I can actually learn and have someone else teach by having someone else there. Otherwise, I'm just going to fumble through and it will be no fun for anybody, right? So I like the idea of No Man's Sky. I did have No Man's Sky lined up at one point or another, but then UK lockdown got much more tighter and it became a lot more difficult to figure out, and the person I was going to play with joined the police, and now his work schedule is all topsy-turvy because anyone who works in the emergency services is all topsy-turvy. Oh, Sam also hasn't used the Hyper emote yet. Hyper Scyther. There's a bumblebee. Is there a beehive nearby? Where are the bees? In my experience, it's better to get a beehive when you actually need the bees, because I picked up a beehive once and all the bees just flew away. And then I had no idea where they went. I couldn't retrieve them, and then I was just stuck with an empty beehive making no honey, which nobody wants. So remember, we saw the bee. We know there's got to be a beehive somewhere. We can take care of that. Yeah, enjoy the Hyper Scyther. I'm so happy with how it came out. He looks so great. And we're doing pretty good. We are 12 sub points away from getting the next one. I am unsure if we will hit that by the end of the month, as the little green bar implies. I don't suppose that we will on this occasion, which is absolutely fine. We've only just gotten the hyper emote, and you know, emotes cost money. I can't keep on throwing money at artists to do emotes. So just ease up on the subs, will you guys? Jeez. I'm not allowed to encourage people to sub, but I guess I am allowed to discourage people from subbing? I don't know why I'd want to do that. But just stop it, you're giving me too much work to do. I'm supposed to be in lockdown enjoying my time off. I'm on furlough. I ain't being paid to work. So yeah, No Man's Sky is a possibility as well. What else do people reckon? Let me know what else you want in the future, emote-wise. Ah, okay, that's a very kind of... I know you did, obviously you did Scyther, but like, I didn't want to just go come back to you and go, right, now do this one, now do that one, now do this one, now do that one. Because otherwise you'd start going, look, can you stop? Can you just like be reasonable? I didn't want to just bombard you with like all this sort of stuff. But if you're willing to do more, then I'm more than happy to send the work your way. I'm all about getting new projects. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Very good to know indeed. So yeah, I'm intrigued as to what else people may want to do. What have we got here? Oops, I've got to do. Oh, I don't want to say it to myself. Where's Grimes? There he is. Oh, and we didn't say hello to Snow as well. So. There we are. So yeah, what else do people reckon? I'm very proud of the otter in dark mode. Okay. Oh, I can do a stack. I can do blocks. Let's just do. There we are. Roach can have his stack of iron blocks as well. We need to dump our stuff. But I don't know. I can't remember where anything is. That's the problem. Oh, I can remember where stuff is. I'm just not very good at finding it under pressure. Pushing down on me. Pushing down on me. Guys, how many diamonds for a stack of iron blocks? What are we reckoning? Now, bear in mind, I like Roach. He gave me his head. Wait, where's his head? Roach. Oh, there we are. Look. So I have got Roach's head right here. We should be. We got to be nice to Roach. How many diamonds for a stack of iron blocks? I mean, it's pretty easy to come by. I'd say like 5, maybe. 5 feels kind of reasonable. However, I am terrible at judging like a Minecraft economy. I honestly don't know how much stuff should cost versus how much it actually does. So people probably get away with absolute bargains when it comes to buying stuff from me. I'm just going to lump everything all in one chest because we've got errands to run. Which again is not what I anticipated doing on this stream, but that's the joy of doing a stream, is that random stuff just happens every now and then. I can do a stack of blocks. Oh, that does leave me a little short on iron. But I'm okay. I can foot the bill on that. A diamond for 32 iron. Oh yeah, true. We're dealing with blocks, aren't we? I'm gonna. I'm just gonna say 1 block. I feel like that. I mean, that's beyond reasonable. I think a block of diamond for a stack of iron blocks, I think, is beyond reasonable, right? I think that's fair. However, I see that Sam's doing some calculations, so I'll let him do the calculations quick. 2? How do you come to that figure? Please show you're working. Even if the answer is incorrect, you may still get marks. 1 diamond for 32 iron ingots. Because that's the thing. So if it's for 32 ingots, obviously I've got like heaps here. Do you know what? 9 times 64 divided by 32. So 2 diamonds. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for 1 block. Let's go for 1 block. See if he'll accept. If not, I'll come down. But too much maths, I'm out. Exactly. School's done. I'll go with 1 block. Sure thing. There we go. See, that is the peak of efficiency right there. We come back, we get a stack of iron blocks. Yes, I do have them. We go back to the shopping district, pass them over to Roach, meet Grimes. He shows us where to build a shop. I have content for my next Let's Play episode. It's brilliant. The peak of efficiency. You enjoy it. Now, we could use Jets' portal right here, but it is kind of dangerous. I also don't know where the spawn portal is in the Nether, so if we do go through there, then we may get totally lost, which I don't really want to do with a stack of blocks. But I also don't want to just run again. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm ready to make a Wall Street Enderman skin. Buy, sell. Let's just see where this goes. There's obviously been a lot of work going on here. Oh. Okay, well I'm going to go on this side if it's all the same to you, sir. Oh no, I can see one of the other ones up ahead. This was a really bad idea. Especially with no blocks, this was a very, very, very bad idea. Oh, now there's a little baby. Okay, it's fine though. You can smack the babies and they run away. I think we should... Oh no! Okay. I'm not feeling confident. Nor am I. What does this say? Double blaze spawners? Absolutely not. That's a definite no. What's over this way? Ugh. And this is a lot of iron to lose as well if it goes wrong. Let's see where this is. This will at least be nearer. I don't know where this is. Okay, bad idea, bad idea. Looks like you'll need to take the A666 instead. Okay. Executive decision. We walk. The long way. I have decided I don't know where anything is in the Nether, and I have decided that I don't want to die. But that's going to make my life quite tricky. Hello, sir. This Nick was made for walking. That's okay. Look, I can smack it on the nose and it'll. Oh! Careful. That's fine. We didn't need the pork anyway. Let me out. Oh, and there's one of the piglins as well. Please, spare me. Whew. Okay, we're out of here. Forget that. Screw that noise. That's not worth the pain. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. I am not hoo-hoo-hooing like that again. Oh. Jesus. You need to install some B-roads. I need to get Nether access. That's probably what I'm going to do for the next Let's Play episode, is work on getting myself a Nether portal and hooking it up to spawn. That was the point of this episode, of course, is to do the base planning. So I'm going to set out where I want everything and like all that kind of stuff. Because there's going to be a lot of planning. For anyone who may not be aware of my plan for this series on this world, I am looking to build a movie studio as our base. So I am thinking what we need is like grand entrance gates. Morgan's saying to get some wings. Yeah, I think pretty much everybody has got a set of elytra. I think Spooky has lost about 4 sets right now. So there ain't many left for the rest of us. So yeah, I do need some wings, but there aren't any fireworks to actually use them properly, so it's kind of okay at the moment. But yeah, so my plan is to build our base as a giant movie studio. So first things first is we're going to need some grand gates to walk through. I'm thinking we have various sound stages dotted around our area, which will contain various farms and things that we're gonna want to use. And I think it would also be really cool, slightly ambitious, but really cool, if we could attempt to recreate sets from famous films and things like that, iconic film sets. So maybe if we're able to recreate the like the front of the Titanic for the bit where Jack and Rose are at the front with their arms outstretched, and all that kind of stuff. You know, again, think of your favourite movies, because again, this is something that you guys can actually contribute to. You can suggest films and set pieces from those films, and then we can attempt to build them here in the game. So it'll be super duper ambitious, especially because my knowledge of films sucks. So I'm not gonna be very good, but I think it's a really cool idea. It's nothing like anything I have ever built before. It's also nothing that I have ever seen built before in the game. Like, people haven't made an entire base out of movie sets and like a movie studio and that kind of thing. So what am I seeing here? I'm seeing all sorts of stuff. The Hollywood sign. So I'm thinking along the lines of the Hollywood sign. What is in here? Okay, scary. We don't want to go down there. So I do want a version of the Hollywood sign. We have got some mountains nearby that I could probably use, and I'll just make it say tacky wood or something like that instead. So definitely going to do that. We have got suggestions. We've got Pride Rock from The Lion King is a very good shout. The Roof from The Room is an incredible shout. I like that idea. Netrock Wood. I potentially. I'm not sure. There's a bit of cross-branding there. I'm sure it'll work. Jack Sparrow on the Black Pearl. The Black Pearl could be quite good. The problem with doing water-based sets is that I will need to put that water in, which I guess isn't too much of a problem, but it's an extra consideration that I need to think about. The flower shop from the room. Just every set from the room. Oh, hi, Mark. Do you reckon there's a Minecraft skin of Tommy Wiseau? And if there is, I'm going to change my skin to Tommy Wiseau so that somebody on the server can kill me, and then we will drop Tommy Wiseau's head. And then we can have Tommy Wiseau in our movie studio. That's giving me some good feelings right there. Could someone get on that? Is there a Tommy Wiseau Minecraft skin? Oh, then we could put a speech bubble next to him that just says, "Oh, Minecraft." Where is he? I thought he would be over at his store, but... Oh, no, he's over here. I spy... Oh, yes. Does it exist? I could just put long hair on it, couldn't I? I've got the sunglasses already. Look, Roach has got shulker boxes already. There we go. 1 stack of blocks. Enjoy that, my friend. Gotta do the thank you twerk. Charlie's running off. Yeah, I've already got the sunglasses and stuff, so we could be there. A pleasure doing business. Now, where might Grimes be? I think Grimes had the really beautiful looking shop by the villager totem. 1 diamond for a stack of iron. I said one. I said one. I'm happy to undersell for the time being. Okay, Grimes isn't here and he isn't working on it, but that's fine. Let's just tell him. Getting along with them and building bridges. Exactly. You've got to build bridges so that you can burn them down at a later date. Be nice to them now. Charge them pittance now. And then fleece them when the time is right. He reads my mind. Every blockhead is just another user wanting to give their diamonds away. Alright. Here we go. Oh, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Pretzel? Just, Pretzel. Be quiet for a second. I know we're on Takitu's screen for a moment. We don't need that right now. We don't need that. We will be back. I'm trying to figure out my overlays. There we are. We're better. We're better. Okay. So, get rid of that. Don't need that. There we go. For once all the bridges are built, they will all burn together. Join D&D 1? Cool. I'll let him know I'm streaming at the moment. And then we'll join in, just so he knows he's on stream. Here's the reveal. Yeah, are you ready? Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dun. Let's go. Wah, 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 wah. Right, where is he? Oh, there we are. Snowy's there as well. Cool. Hello, hello?
So we are at the portal right now.
Ah, you're already there.
Yeah. Hey, Tuck.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Just so you know, Snowy is also streaming, and I'm recording right now.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
How's everything been going?
It's been going good. I have a few spots in mind.
Okay.
We don't have anything, designated for you, but there's a few areas of expansion that we can do for the shopping district.
Yeah, that's no worries.
We can take one of those spots, yeah.
All right. So. Hello.
Oh, there you are. Cool.
Here I am.
So in this direction right here, it's pretty much filled up. There's like a river here, and there's shops all the way up to the edge. But in this direction, and all the streets that go this way,
yeah,
we can expand that further down and build a shop on the left or the right.
Okay.
So if you want to be more central, you could use this one, or if you want to be a little bit further out, you can go over there and use that one.
I think for my benefit, a little bit more central right here, because this one's probably nearer to my base, which means I have less distance to walk.
Gotcha.
Morgan's off. Catch you later, Morgan. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, this would be perfect.
So yeah, on the end or behind Tav's rainbow or whichever's easier. This is insane. I saw its face and it looks sunburnt.
There's a face. There's a face to that.
Yeah. He put the face on it, but it's this real like mahogany brown.
Oh my gosh! It's like it's hooves.
It's like overdone spray tan.
So this plot right here is for Snowy. Actually, this is big time.
Oh
slime
yeah. Got the slime right. Oh, that's fine.
But we could go further in this direction and go on the left or the right.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine by me. Absolutely fine.
Well, let me. I'm gonna go help set up a base with Snowy, but here.
Sure thing.
That should do really quick work of all of this grass.
Oh, it certainly will.
Yeah. So I'll let you dig out the area that you want to build it. If you want to, you can just put your shop right here, like on the end.
Just put it right on the end.
Cul-de-sac. Yeah, if you want to do that.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, just got the spam bots in. Yeah, I didn't want to just put it right on the end if like we was going to carry on expanding the path upwards. But yeah, if you're happy to stick it right on the end, then I'm happy to do that as well.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a cul-de-sac here. I think that'll be nice, and I think it'll be cool to have like shops in a circle. Yeah.
Have it like enclosed area.
Yeah, exactly.
That means I need to make the front look good.
Exactly.
Make the one at the end look the best.
That's right, because they'll be looking straight at it when they come out of the portal.
I don't know how I'm going to outshine this monstrosity of a sheep, but I'll give it a go.
I don't have a monstrosity here.
Give it a go.
I'm doing slime, so I can be very creative with mine.
Have you seen what happened next to my shop? I own the Blockhead Buffet way back behind that banner shop.
The ominous banner.
And you can't even see it now. It's like
you see a slither behind the white in the ominous banner.
Right.
If it means anything, I did go over there and it looks absolutely incredible. It's one of my favorite buildings in the area already. It looks brilliant.
I do love whoever this one is over here. Looks like a conveyor belt.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
This one I'm building too. This is not actually going to be a shop. It's going to be
I love it.
An event center, and that'll come later.
So
I'm really excited to finish this thing up. So
if you're building this, you can clue me in. Does this say anything on the front? Because I've been staring at it for so long.
I've been trying to figure out
what it says.
It does. Yeah, the empty spots are where like blocks will be filled in. So can you guess? What do you think?
R or M?
Yeah, that I'll give that away. The first letter is an M.
M U I L. Is that now? What's that?
You guys will find out later.
Yeah, I'm really struggling. The closest I could get to was music, but it's a really long.
I still want to spoil it.
Really wide S in the middle, but otherwise I
can't spoil it yet.
It's
gonna be a lot of fun though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. We still have to do the interior, and once that's done, I'll put the sign up. So it'll be a lot of fun.
That's fine. I've been looking at it for so long, going, I feel like it should say something, but I also can't work it out. So I don't know if I'm just being an idiot.
You see some figures, and then you can see the C and the M and the I maybe. But
some of the blocks were like stairs, so I had to fill those in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to see everything, but I was trying to conserve quartz because it's hard to get quartz. And on the back, I just gave up and just filled it all in. So
that's fair enough. All right, well, I'll get to digging, and
I bet that Tav loves the interior, can't they? The birch.
I'm desperate to birchify something he builds.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic.
But I'm gonna bide my time. Do I need to preserve this shovel at all? Do you want to hang on to it, or am I just going to burn through it for the
That would be ideal. If you could get it all the way down to like the very bottom and then just throw it in a chest or something, that would be nice.
Sure thing. I'll take care of that for you.
Cool. Thanks a bunch.
No worries. I will leave you to your base building and what have you.
All right, sounds good. See you, Tack.
Catch you later, guys. Beautiful. We have got a shop. But that is not for today. Although I've got to do some digging. So it seems we're going to be doing some digging. Let's put Pretzel back on because I don't need to hum Super Mario anymore. Wah 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 wah. Yes, birch represent indeed. The camera has gone all slow again. This is absurd. Why is this happening? I need to get a new webcam. I haven't even had this webcam for half a year. And already it's letting me down. Oops, never mind. There we go. Birch represent, yeah. But the thing is, so Tav absolutely hates birch. And I'm not talking just the trunks. Everyone knows that the birch tree trunks are kind of lame. They're very difficult to use. And I'm aware that as soon as I said kind of lame, I was like, Sam's built so many buildings out of nothing but those trunks. Ooh. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I just need to go over there and surgically remove my foot from my mouth. I didn't mean it. I can't build with birch logs. Drink? Yeah. Jay, please. I will take the same again. Snowy has completed the hot tourist destination. Good effort. But yeah, what I mean is I can't build with the birch logs because the texture for me is just far too loud. I can't make it work that well. So I just build with the stripped logs and the planks and all that kind of stuff because they're so much more muted and I think they look better and I think they're easier to build with. Here he is! Thank you. I love that moment you had. In fact, clip. So yeah, I prefer to just build with the planks and stuff because I think that the texture is nicer and easier to build with. Whereas Tav, on the other hand, posture check, thanking you. Whereas Tav, on the other hand, just flat out hates birch in all of its guises. The plank textures, the log textures, he just doesn't build with it. He hates it. And so when you find out that somebody hates a block, the only reasonable thing to do is fill their base with it. And that's what we should do at some point. Maybe. But we'll come on to that. I did take the time to mine up 3 bits of iron ore as well. Bearing in mind that we just gave away a stack of blocks to Roach, we should probably work on keeping our iron supply nice and high. We will of course be building an iron farm at some point as well. So yeah, anyway, just to bring it back to some of the base talk, I'm wondering if there's anything that anyone else can think of that would exist on like movie sets or in movie studios and stuff like that. I can fill in a few gaps. I've been to movie studios and movie sets. For those of you who don't know, I was in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Represent. I don't know how I made it there because I hadn't watched any of the films up to like Order of the Phoenix, and I certainly hadn't read any books past Order of the Phoenix, so I don't quite know what qualified me to... Thank you! I don't quite know what qualified me to do, to be in the film, but I was there. So I know kind of some of the stuff that we should look at building, and there was also a fantastic video game called The Movies, which was kind of like... It was a game similar to Theme Park Worlds, where you basically built and ran a movie studio, and you ran everything from building the sets, you hired actors, directors, extras, all the crew, that kind of thing, wrote the movies, then shot them on all the sets you put down. A really, really, really good game. It's such a great game. Would 100% recommend it if you can ever track it down. It's from a studio called Lionshead, who also made Black and White as well, which was also a phenomenally good game, I've been led to believe. I've not played it. Oh god, that's a lot of phantoms right there. As Cilla Black said to the ghosts. So, I'm going to try and draw a bit of inspiration from... Oh my goodness me! I'm going to try and draw a bit of inspiration from that video game as well for some of the stuff that we should build. But like I say, I want to include viewers and subs and that kind of thing. So I think what might be quite cool is for... Maybe we could get like a sort of Tacky Wood Walk of Fame. You know, like the Star Walk that's on whatever it is, Hollywood Boulevard. If we can have an equivalent in our set, and then... Or sorry, in our base, and then subs can get their own star on the Tacky Wood Walk of Fame. That feels like a good idea. That'd be quite cool. What do we got? Oh, there's some more stuff about Birch. I just need to be very sparing with my colour palette. But that's true. Oh no. Oh, the invasion begins. Oh no. Sam also says the house from up. That's going to be very difficult to build, but I would be down for it. Look at this! This is insane! Can these guys leave me alone? But well, the dead start coming and they don't stop coming. They just keep coming and they keep on coming. Where are they? Can you look at them all? Oh, I'm in caps as well. I can't talk in caps. I can't shout at them. They're so social. They're so OP is what they are. And I've got phantoms as well, by the way, somewhere. Sleep, please. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Crimes, my Lord and Saviour, thank you so much. Look, they just keep coming. That's... Oh my goodness. Oh, stop this. They're everywhere. Oh my god. Yeah, this is hard mode. And I'm not used to hard mode. I'm not afraid to admit that I normally only play on like medium difficulty. Hard mode has been handing it to me, and these social zombies are driving me insane. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, these social zombies are insane. Because they're not normally that social on lower difficulties. But right here, man. I even lost... Oh, I got my helmet! Projectile protection, though. We'll take that for no real purpose. How much space do you think I'll need for the shop that we're going to build? Well, I mean, this is where we're going to build our advertising agency, I reckon. Then begin our media empire. So I think quite a lot of space. I don't want to necessarily build, like, television centre, like the BBC Studios or anything like that, but I think we should definitely go for quite a substantial modern building that's going to need quite an amount of space. So I think if we push the land back to here for the time being... See, this is the limit of the pathway. We can extend the building out, maybe towards the side. I don't know how much space we're actually allowed to take up, but we can't really expand too far this way until we know what Akari is going to do with the cafe. but nevertheless, I shall take the land away. Grimes wanted us to wear this shovel down, so I shall do that at the very least. And then I promise you we will go back to doing some base planning, because that was the whole point of this evening. And we ain't done that. Poor old Takitu's waiting over at our base, like, he was only going to drop off some iron blocks. What on earth is keeping him? The other reason why the Takitu name works as well is because Takitu is my second account, and it's Takitu and all that. It's a multi-leveled joke, that one. But I do kind of wish it was my main, you know? It's a great name. I don't necessarily want to make TackProductions my alt account. And the name Tack is taken. I can't just be Tack, unfortunately. And I haven't really got like any kind of numerical string that means anything to me or my presence on the internet, so I can't really do that either to get my own unique name, so it's a bit of a pain. I'll keep checking every now and then. Whoever is Tack at the moment may change their name, and then I can take it. But we'll see. So, let's talk a little bit of gaming news, okay? So I think it was the last stream I did. I was talking about, if it wasn't the last stream, then this will be brand new news and we can go from there. So, not too long ago, last week I believe it was, I had my very first D&D game. And I had an absolute blast. It was so enjoyable. I had so much fun. And as a result, Jay and I have gotten a brand new... Oh, maybe I hadn't mentioned it then. Yeah, so last week I had my first D&D game as a player, not as a DM. I haven't got the knowledge about the game to be able to carry off a DM's job just yet. But it was so much fun. You need them character deets. So, I am a rogue, a charlatan, I believe. Oh my god, we've taken up so much dirt! Well, I don't need any of those. I don't need any of this. I can just throw all of that. That's fine. The dirt may be useful for farming and stuff like that, so we should actually probably hang on to it. Yeah, so I think I'm a rogue, human, charlatan. I can get my character sheet, actually. Let's get sidetracked for a moment. I'm also going to just quickly log out of the server, so that I don't get overrun by social zombies again. We don't want that. So, where are we? Let's get my character sheet. Don't accidentally break the shovel now. No, I am keeping an eye on the shovel. So don't worry. Let me try and get my character sheet. He loved that transition. I do like the transition. I do like the transition. Where am I? Characters. Here I am. So. Give me that sweet pop-out window. Oh, it's all gone. We'll get there. In the meantime. What happened? What do you mean what happened? Nothing's happened. I'm currently explaining my D&D character for Sam. And anyone else who wants to know, of course. Could build a character together in the marathon. We could. I may actually... It might be good to see if actually the people that I played with would be down for doing... Like, while we were playing, we were saying to each other, like, it would be so good to do a D&D stream. So we would love to do it, but it's about getting everyone in the right time frame. So there were 3 of us were here in the UK, 1 of us was in Ireland, and our DM is in Australia. So it's a little bit tough, but We can work it out. But yeah, I'd love to do a D&D stream. It was not with Jess. No, it was not. I didn't know Jess played. We could have a different D&D game. Anyway, let me tell you about my character. His name is his name is Jojo Rabbit. And I'll spell that for you. There you go. The first D is silent. Jojo Rabbit. And he is a human thief, rogue, charlatan. She recently had her first game as well. Oh, okay. Oh well, we're back on the same wavelength, more or less. Morgan's back. Good evening, Morgan. Welcome back. We're currently discussing D&D for a little bit. So yeah, Jojo Rabbit, the thief, rogue, charlatan, who is also a human. Currently neutral. Pretty good man to have. He did all right in the game. His backstory. All right, settle in for this. Okay, let me read you his backstory, and let's try and get some fitting music. This isn't it, but it'll do. Jojo Rabbit. Sorry, hydrate a sec. My voice is going to crack. Alright, here we go. Jojo Rabbit. When he was a young boy, his father took him to the city to see a marching band. And he said, "Son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned?" He said, "Will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day, I will leave you a phantom that will lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade." I'm sorry. Let's go back to the lo-fi. That is what, like, all of a sudden the subject came up. It was like, "Oh, what's your character's backstory?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." Panicked and just typed that out. I think it's fine. It does the job for the time being. Alright, how are we doing on the shovel? 188 left. Alright, well let's just carry on. If we break the shovel, then we will just have to make a new one. We will have to replace it. And it'll cost us a diamond and some enchantment points, but we'll be fine. We can work out ways of getting those back. How am I stacking up? 148. We only had 40 uses out of that, thanks to Unbreaking 3. And the thing is, I would rather take out more space than I need and then fill it back in afterwards, you know? I think that's probably the better way to do things, because then we can terraform around it. And don't tell Akari, but I'm just going to dump a load of dirt in this barrel for the time being. We'll get it back, but just like, it's fine for the time being. Just until I can actually dispose of it. Or just don't break it. That is also true. We could just not break it. And I'll do my best not to. I'm just saying, if we do happen to, then we'll need to replace. It's the only good thing to do. Oh my. Well, someone's already been down here anyway, but... See, I think actually this might be a good place to kind of tail it off a little bit, so that we can kind of block this in so that we don't have to worry about that being part of our back garden. And then sort of bring this round a little bit. We can fill all this in. Just to finish up the terraforming. You can stop at any time. I know I can. But they don't call this one more block for nothing. Roll credits! Right. We will tidy this up at some point. Once we get the... once we've got the shop beginning to fill out, we will tidy this up and terraform this properly. But for right now, it's just about clearing ourselves a heap of space that we can use. Oh wait, I can leave those there. That's the one I meant to do. I need to actually update that link, because that link still takes you to the first episode, which is fine, but I would like it to go to the playlist now that there's 2 episodes. So I need to update that very quickly, which I will do after the stream. I think. I will aim to do that after the stream. I should probably be a bit less committal. Oh, our pick's gonna break as well, and I've got all this stone to mine out. However, I have got some diamonds. I can make a new one. And we can enchant it, make it all good. And hopefully that will come into good for us. How am I doing on the shovel? 65. Okay. We are beginning to approach the danger zone. Health bar's gone. 45. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on it. I don't want to break Grimes' shovel. I'm just glad he didn't find out that I accidentally blew up his path on the first stream. I fixed it, but don't tell him. I'm just clumsy, okay? I'm just clumsy. That's all it is. Nine. This is where I think I should stop. So I'm gonna go and put it in a chest in this nondescript shop. He said that this is supposed to say something, but I still can't, for the life of me, figure out what that is supposed to say, and it's going to drive me mad until I work it out. Okay, I'm going to put his shovel in there. He said he was building this, so I'm going to put that there. I need to get a sign just so that I can say I've left it in there. Murasaki, which is what? If it's family friendly. If it's not family friendly, then don't worry about it. I'll look it up afterwards. It's a mystery. Is that what Murasaki means? Murasaki means mystery, or it's a mystery as to what Murasaki means? Right, where would I keep my signs if I had any? I think they're up in the bedroom. That'd be purple. There we go. What's purple in Japanese? Is that Murasaki? I am now confused. This is why we should do a Duolingo stream. Because we can iron out these confusions. Yes, I see. And sticks. Oh, listen to that smooth trumpet. The smooth trumpet has stopped. But rest assured that there was smooth trumpet. Okay, here's what we do. We break that down into diamonds for now. And then we will put that into a pick or a shovel in a moment. I'm back on the German. Duolingo as of this afternoon. Ah, I see. I do need to get back into it. I started getting a whole heap of emails from the owl saying, yo, start back on your French. I was like, 9. This track is good. A little bit of smooth trumpet. So we've had like whenever Jay and I have been gaming downstairs, right? We turn back over to the TV afterwards, and it's on this channel called Quest, spelled QWEST. And it on the TV it's something like channel 4600 or something absolutely absurd. And they are always playing jazz music, like live jazz. And it's really cool. You know, I was kind of sat there watching and listening to the jazz, and it was great. But at the same time, I'm like, why does this channel exist so far down? Channel 4,500 is the smooth jazz channel? It's weird. I'm just going to put Sholev, shovel, inside. There we go. Oh, that's a great sign-off, by the way. Clemmy had verified that. So Grimes let us use his shovel. So I put the shovel in there and let him know. Instead of saying thank you, I can say tack, because in Swedish, tack is thanks. So that literally says, shovel inside, thanks. But I have also signed it off as me! I am a linguistic genius, and I didn't even know it. Sometimes I frighten myself. Alright, calm down. Calm down, calm down. You're right. Calm it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. And ain't no one gonna tell me otherwise. What I love about lo-fi, and it's literally what lo-fi is, but I love the kind of weird static that's on most of the songs. It's so calming. It's like the musical equivalent of rain against your window. You know what I mean? It just takes you to a place. It's just... And funny enough, in my head, that place is somewhere where I'm indoors and there is rain falling against the window. It's just so good. Hydration break? I can do that. I can do that. Oh. What have people got planned for the week? Has anyone got anything nice going on? Anything exciting? I know there isn't anything, but still, someone may surprise. Someone may have something exciting going on. You never, ever, ever know. I don't think I have much going on. I think I've got a lot of work on the server and other streams. That's about it. Which, incidentally, we have tomorrow and Friday are the rest of this week's streams. On one day we have Ukulele, and on the other day we will be starting Spyro the Dragon 3, Year of the Dragon. So it's going to be pretty exciting. We're going full collectathon outside of one more block, so it's going to be pretty good. Morgan hopefully streaming some more. I hope so. I hope so. I want to see more shenanigans in Valhalla. And more... Wait, it's not Valhalla, is it? Assassin's Creed... Oh, it's called Valhalla, isn't it? But... it's set in England? Isn't it? I don't remember. More Cyberpunk as well. First makeup stream, Sam. Go on. Nice one. What have you got planned for that? Other than doing makeup, that's the obvious answer. I'm like, what are you thinking? And then Rach has another Apex tournament on Saturday night and Sunday morning. Well, the very best of luck. Here's to failing upwards. Gotcha. I said falling. Just a biological woman who lost her mind. I'm messing around at the moment before I start soon. Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's put Roach's diamonds to use. I only bought enough wood for one thing. Phantoms. Hello, boys. They're trying. They're failing. They're trying, but they're failing. Gonna do some Minecraft tonight and more Valhalla tomorrow. Nice one. What do you got planned for Minecraft? Oh, convenient. Problem is, I don't think there's an enchanting table anywhere nearby. And if there is, I haven't got enough levels or any lapis to actually make it happen, so we're just going to have to make do. This song, the intro to this song sounds vaguely like Heart-Shaped Box. Or it did at one point. It doesn't anymore. But for a brief second, there was the you know the one I mean. That song where she has me like a Pisces. Hey, hey. That one. I wanna know no way. Hey, hey. Heart-shaped box. That's what I said, wasn't it? I did say that one. Did I say that one? I think I said heart-shaped box. Oh, I'm aware that like the voice was good, but the face was similar to the Puddle of Mud singer when he covered the song. You know the one I mean. The really rubbish cover he did. The hey, hey. But he in the video he definitely pulled the face of hey, hey. Oh, it's unbelievable. Was it? It was. Yeah, it was Heart-Shaped Box. Remind me of that woman from Simpsons movie. Oh, some coal. We'll leave that though. Is anyone still watching The Simpsons? I saw a video yesterday that was talking about how far The Simpsons has declined. And I'm wondering if anyone is still watching The Simpsons and agrees whether it has kind of declined in quality or whether it's still holding its own. Because this video was arguing that whilst like pretty much every animated cartoon that's come out has received the whole it's just like The Simpsons. The Simpsons has already done it mockery. But the video that I watched said that now it's kind of on the other foot, and like animated comedies for adults are actually kind of forging their own path, and now The Simpsons is trying to catch up with those rather than the other way around. Which I can kind of see. I've not watched The Simpsons for a very long time, but I've heard a lot of people saying that it's just not where it used to be. New season's out. I think that must have been what prompted the video. I'm watching it as much as I used to, but I think it's still solid. I think it's still got a lot to say, but based on what this video was saying and the examples it was using, I'm inclined to agree that it's not very good at saying those things anymore. And other animated comedies have gotten much better at saying the things that need to be said. And so Simpsons has kind of been left in the dust a little bit. And now it's, like I say, the boot's kind of on the other foot, and it's almost a case of all the other like animated cartoons are doing it before The Simpsons. I think mainstream media is over. Wacky Families! Is that hosted by Gino DeCampo? Our survey says. That? It's been going on for so long, public interest and demand changes. Yeah, this is true. So it might be to do with that as well. I think, you know, maybe like people are just bored of The Simpsons. You know, it's the longest running, gotta be the longest running animated like comedy in history. And you know, it's what, 30 odd seasons now? Surely, like, if something runs for 30 seasons, like, is it any wonder that people might get bored or it loses its edge a little bit? The only thing that seems to be immune from that is Countdown, because that's on like its 60th series, so it's absolutely blown The Simpsons out of the park. But Countdown isn't an animated comedy. It's neither of those things. Been running for almost 32 years. Simpsons or Countdown? Countdown was the very first program on Channel 4. So for that to still be going is mind-blowing. Simpsons. No. I was going to say, right, Countdown. I don't mind Countdown, you know. I think Countdown's a pretty good show. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. The show itself is not wonderful. But the premise of the game and the whole idea of like words and numbers games and stuff, I find really interesting. I don't mind sitting down and doing a Sudoku or like a word search or whatever. You guys know it. We've done it on stream before. When we've had nothing to do, we've done a word search or a Sudoku. But it appeals to me, Countdown, for that reason. I can't necessarily bring myself to watch it too frequently. But I don't think it's a bad show, really. I'm certainly not within its target demographic, but... Oh, Countdown is nearly 39... Oh yeah, so Countdown easily outstrips The Simpsons on every level then. Bonjour. Bienvenue. Nay, welcome back. How was the show? I'm hoping that your sides have been split and your mouth hurts with laughter. And that was before you went to the stream. We're just talking about Countdown and The Simpsons. Because that's the kind of top quality content we enjoy here at Tack. Crickets. Yes, the crickets command. I forgot I had the crickets command. You can do that one if I should ever happen to tell a bad joke. So I don't expect the crickets one to get much use. However, it is there in case I'm having a bad day. It happens. I can't keep it up all the time, you know? Ladies. No, stop it. Shh. Behave yourselves. Mine's out of the gutters. That isn't worthy of the Scyther. The crickets are for when not even the Scyther can convey disappointment. The crickets command is for when the Joker's been the embodiment of whatever that meme is. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. What's occurred in? So, Grimes very kindly jumped on stream for a hot second and told us where we can build our shop. So, we are going right here at the end of this cul-de-sac next to Akari's Cafe and Snowy's Slime Shop. We're going to be going right here. And I have cleared actually quite a lot of space. I think that's bigger than most people's plots. But that's the advantage of being on the cul-de-sac. At the very end, you get whatever space you want. So I've cleared out all of this room, and this is where we are going to build the beginning of our media empire. We're going to do various media-based things for the other streamers on the server. If the other guys want to run ad breaks on their streams and they want specific sort of Minecraft commercials, we can film them here. Maybe we can run a newspaper from this place, that kind of thing. So this is going to be the start of our media outlet. And so I've cleared a lot of space for a nice, grand, modern building. Substantial was the word that I used. And taking a step back, it looks like we've actually cleared a lot of space. We're not going to do any work on the shop tonight, because I have absolutely zero ideas for it. And because we're sidetracked from what we was actually supposed to be doing this evening. But Grimes gave us a shovel to get us started on clearing our space. And so rather than run away with his shovel, I started clearing the space. And now we may as well finish so that it doesn't look too much of a disaster. And then once I've finished filling this bit in with dirt, we're going to return to the base and actually do some planning like I said we would. The thing is, it certainly wouldn't have taken all 3 hours of the stream, so I'm kind of glad that we've gotten a little bit sidetracked because it's helped to fill out the time a little bit more with some extracurricular activities. So that's what we're doing in-game. In terms of chat discussion, as Sam said, the rise and fall of The Simpsons, where it stands in terms of season lengths in comparison to Countdown, and things like that. Thank you for the plot bits. So this is where we're going to build it, I think. And yeah, I'm thinking like a really nice modern building for the sleek, modern, hip advertising executive. That's what we're going to go for. But that's not going to be for a while yet. Not for a while. So now that that's all done, we can drop all this stuff in. We, don't know if you're here for it or not, we gave Roach a stack of iron blocks and he paid us with some diamonds, which were very much appreciated. The rest of that can just hang out in there. So now that that is all done, finally at last, let's return to base and actually do some planning, like I said we would all those hours ago. And what I mean by planning is basically just getting like some lines down on the floor. Basically, kind of dividing the base up into plots. So that we have a vague idea of what we can put where. Bearing in mind, of course, not many people are going to be approaching our base on foot. Most people will probably come via the Nether, unless they're coming from spawn, in which case they're probably going to fly over. But just because people aren't necessarily going to be coming from the front gate doesn't mean that we can't have a grand front gate. And I think it's compulsory. Because even if people fly, they are going to be flying from the direction that's going to meet the gate. And also, the portal I want to put at the top of like a sort of Magic Kingdom-esque structure. Like, not the big castle. God almighty, no. But a mega structure that can sit in the middle of our movie studio. And that's where the portal can be. Obviously, as well, a very, very big point. Every movie studio that's worth its salt needs one of those giant water towers with its logo on it. You know the kind that I mean. We need one of those as well. Goes without saying. What it is, peeps! Welcome back. Welcome back. Good show? Did you get halftime ice creams? Hopefully no one was kicking the back of your seat. Remember the theatre? Do you remember what it was like to go to the theatre? Or the cinema? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yes, brilliant. No ice cream? Well, it is January. We have got a freezer. Right? Shocking, I know. No, we've got a... Whoa! What a canyon right here. You ever just be walking through the Minecraft terrain and you're like, I want to do something with this. I want to do something with this space. I want to do something with that space. I want to do something with this space. But can't really justify it. We'll see. I like this spot right here for something or other. What I do like the idea of, I've never been able to make it work because I've always run out of time on a season, is once the base is built, building a path from the base to spawn. And I think that this would be a great space to do that. We can build the path from our base to spawn. Coming through this bit, we can put like a little halfway house here, some bridges crossing from one side of the chasm to the other. That kind of stuff, you know. Just to bring a little bit more life into the world. Because I think that's one thing that sort of gets overlooked on multiplayer servers. Is you have a couple of communal areas and you have everyone's individual bases, but there's generally not much going on between those landmarks. So I'd love to do a bit of work between those landmarks just to try and bring a bit of life into the world and yeah, just make it look a bit more lived in, you know? We are way off course. Very good, so funny. Just a dog's... Oh. Desperately miss leaving the house. Who would have thought we'd be taking that for granted? Last film I saw in the cinema was Endgame! I mean, I can beat that, but that's because I don't really like going to the cinema. The last film I saw in the cinema was Jojo Rabbit, which would have been around about this time last year. No, it wouldn't have been this time last year. I don't think it was this time last year. I think it might have been towards the end of last year even. Oh, the year before last, sorry. But yeah, Jojo Rabbit, I think. Mostly only go for Marvel. I haven't even dipped my toes in those universes. Far too much going on for me to wrap my head around. I'm so bad at keeping up with chat. Always one of the first things I do. It's so time consuming but very worthwhile. It is. But I'm also very bad at finishing my bases in seasons as well. And I would rather get the base done than a pathway done. Especially because this base is going to be quite out of my comfort zone. It's going to take a lot of work. So I want to get all of the donkey work done on that, I think. I need to see that. Jojo Rabbit is an excellent, excellent film. I would thoroughly, thoroughly recommend it. Is a little bit difficult to watch at times. It's a funny film. It's not a laugh out loud funny film for me. It wasn't laugh out loud funny all of the time. There were moments, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely more of a satire than a laugh out loud comedy. So you've just got to sit and watch and appreciate the humour rather than expecting your big belly laughs that some people seem to get from Will Ferrell films and things like that. Last film's The Joker. Ugh. New Year's Day last year. Maybe it was last year then. It was relatively soon after New Year's that I saw Jojo Rabbit, I think. It was certainly wintry. Loved Interstellar. I've not seen Interstellar. Surprise, surprise. I think I went to see Bill and Ted Face the Music. Oh, I never got to see their new one. Or most recent, I guess, is probably the more accurate description for it. New is kind of a moot point now. Tower, tower. I wept. Yes, it does tug on the strings a bit. It is a difficult film at times, but I am glad that it was difficult at that point, because I think I know the bit you're talking about, and it was heartbreaking. I think I felt my eyes getting wet, and up until then the film had been so flippant, respectfully flippant, I think is probably the best way to put it. Like, flippant implies that there was no care or attention put into there. I think it was respectfully flippant and satirical, and then it comes in with a huge heavyweight blow, and then you're like, oh god. It was really good. Taika Waititi is a genius. I've not seen much else either. I watched What We Do in the Shadows, I think, on BBC Three. I think that was him, with Kayvan Novak and Dave Berry. And found that very hit and miss. But otherwise, I don't think I've seen much other stuff that Taika Waititi has done. To the point where I don't even know if I'm actually saying his name correctly. Seen the bit, I mean, it's really unpleasant. Really unpleasant. Anyway, we are home at last, and I need to tell you about the story, the freezer, because you were talking about ice cream. So we have our freezer downstairs. It has 4 drawers in it. 2 of those drawers, I think it's 2. No, sorry, just one of those drawers. The bottom drawer, the biggest drawer, is stuffed to the gills with ice pops. There is no more room for any others. Stuffed to the gills. And we've also got a cupboard that is stuffed to the gills with ice pops. So come summer this year, we're just going to be hammering ice pops on the balcony because we ain't going to be allowed out. What an existence. Little did I know that I would be living that kind of existence. I'd be spending my adult life sitting on a balcony eating ice pops all year. You need to watch the film. I've heard the film is a lot better. Just noticed how full the tips jar is. Yeah, the tips jar does really, really well. The tips jar always fills up quite nicely. It's really great. Really great to see. Thank you very much. Very appreciative. 100 bits just to spoil it. Just to send them all flying everywhere. Thank you very much. Past Nick has prepared future Nick. Well, are you guys okay? Those were there before I moved in. Those have been there for at least a year already. So don't worry. They're just there for consumption at some point. We're not starving. Don't worry. We're doing good. Anyways, we need to... You cannot stop the bits. We need to come back. Are they even safe to eat? Of course they are. They're like 600% sugar. They're absolutely fine. So, let's bring the cam in for a moment. And zoom! There he is. So, sadly it's dark. Hopefully somebody will sleep for us. And we will be able to get a sense. I was thinking the same. They're absolutely fine. They'll be fine. So, let's just get us like a kind of lay of the land here for our base. So, oh, snowfall. Gone a bit too mountainous now. So then, I may have to sleep for this one. Oh no, it's done the thing. Okay, well someone else can sleep. So, hopefully the compression isn't too bad on this. Gonna be heading off to stream. See you later. Thank you very much for dropping by, Morgan. Enjoy your stream. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you for stopping by. So, here's what we're looking at in terms of the lay of the land here. I'm going to use my cursor for the time being. So, here's where we are at the moment, over on the right-hand side of the screen, in our small little house. Over on the left-hand side is where people are going to be entering in from, if they're coming on foot. So they'll be coming through the forest, just over here, and I think emerging probably around about here, between these trees, and then we can have a bridge that crosses over the river. We fill that in, and then we can get our grand entrance gate right here. We've got a nice little peninsula just here, created by the way that the river snakes around it. So this small piece of land right here would do great for our entrance gates, kind of a great big grand statue, that sort of thing. I think will be really good. And then as we move on... Ah, merciful heavens, somebody slept. So again, just to go over it, now we can see clearly that the rain has gone. We'll get our entrance gates just here on the peninsula. And then as we come through it, I think maybe towards the left and the right is where we have a couple of sound stages for our farms. Some buildings that can house some indoor sets, just as decoration, purely decorative, not even functional. I think is a good plan. This over here was the sort of mountain hillside. It is a little bit far away to turn into our tacky wood sign. So what we may have to do is build a mountain or a cliff face. Because, so, looking at it, so we've got this space where the land is sloping downwards. That's probably about the ideal length, the ideal size going across to get tacky wood written in some good lettering. So what we might almost be better off doing is keeping that length but building it up and then kind of bringing it back down on the other side. A cliff facade, you mean? Oh, Jacoby is reigning with a party of 11. Good evening, good morning to you all. How are you, Jacoby? Thank you so much for the raid. Good evening, raiders. Welcome. Hype! Give me some of that Cypher Hyper right there. Thank you so much. How are you all, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. How was the stream, Jess? How is everybody else? We're currently messing about on the One More Block server. This is One More Block. This is not the Netrock server. Currently, we're currently doing some base planning. This is currently the space I have set aside, and this is currently my house that I am staying in at the moment. It's a beautiful little thing. It does the job. It's very cramped, but it does the job. But yeah, I'm trying to discuss plans for the base. What I'm thinking of building is a giant movie studio, complete with various movie sets and sound stages and that kind of thing. Just because I don't want to make life too easy for myself. And at the moment we're discussing putting up our version of the Hollywood sign, which is going to go over here somewhere, I think. I get good gaming love, Tack. Thank you so much for the love. We are in discussions of netrocking. Yes, we want to restart a theme park. Yes. A courtroom. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. We should definitely bring back some gaming sets as well. That'd be a great idea. Nani. Oh no, come back! There we are. So yeah, we're talking about building a kind of cliff face up and back, and then putting tacky wood on there so that we have our own Hollywood sign and things like that. And then down towards the front here, where people are going to be entering from, we're going to get some big old gates and that kind of stuff. I think that's going to be the plan. I think that is our plan. So that's what we're going to have to get on with. That's what we're going to have to get on with. This is very kind of like film noir. It's very film noir. I'm wondering, can I somehow, on the fly, maybe, possibly, make this grayscale? I want to just pause the music for a second. Can I make my camera grayscale? Because that would be incredible. I don't think I can, but it's fine. Stream highlights. I will do it. Oh, did I miss a message? Film noir set in a Starbucks. So we want to build a film set. You see? It's just pretend it's black and white. Okay. I'd had dealings with Mandy the Squib before, but never had she been late. Still, at least the company was good, the food was nice, and let's just say the sights were something to behold. But I couldn't help but feel on edge. For you see, though she was late, she would normally call. I didn't know what to think, so I got up, paid for my food, paid for my coffee, put on my coat, and stared out at the rain as it fell down the window. I knew I should have bought an umbrella. But still, I couldn't let that stop me from what I had to do today. If Miss Squib was gonna show up, she'll show up at some point. But I've gotta get to the post office before they close. Man's got bills to pay, and I ain't got the time to spend on it. As I go to leave, all of a sudden, my phone vibrates. I reach to my pocket. It wasn't Miss Squib. It just turns out somebody retweeted something I tweeted 4 days ago. I don't know why they didn't tweet it at the time, but the validation is very much appreciated, and I get a warm glow inside. Or was that the coffee? It doesn't matter. I put the phone in my pocket because there's a huge crack on the screen. That means if I get it out of my pocket in the rain, then the screen will stop working. As I open the door, the wind rushes in and chills my bones. I turn around to the waitress and say, "Goodbye." She looks at me and she says, "Goodbye." There we go. How about that? Oh, Mandy the Squib. I couldn't remember her first name, so she became Miss Squib for the entire thing after that. Oh, there we go. Thank you so very, 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 very much. Going to PC settings. Oh, it doesn't matter. Your boys are entering on our turf. Yeah. Use that degree. You need to team up with Chris Quigley and voice. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you for the bits. Encore! 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 Look, if we get more film noir, then we can. But for the time being, we cannot. Let's go and get some blocks, and we'll begin planning some stuff out here. We'll start putting some things down. There we go. Just give me the cobble for now. That's all you need. Ugh. Well, that's good. That's going to take up an inordinate amount of time of the stream highlights. Hydration break. Thank you. I need to write some lo-fi film noir. and build the cafe of Matt. Oh, definitely. So what we should be doing, yes. So I'm going to need a notepad document of stuff for things that we need to include. That will include all of your guys' suggestions for film sets, and obviously the water tower. What's this kitty cat doing all the way out here? The water tower, Mandy Squid's cafe, Squib with a B. I'm not sure what a squib is, but it feels like a film noir-y word. Alright, so people will come in through this clearing right here, cross the bridge, and then we can have a small little entranceway. We're going to go for our main entrance gates right here. Get like some big towers up, I think. Or something like that. A firework that doesn't go off. Yes. Very good idea. Extra challenge will be to make the cafe in grayscale. Challenge, I think I can do that. There's a lot of grey blocks in this game. I think we can do that. A small firework that burns with a hissing sound before exploding. Oh, okay, yeah, like a squib, yeah. A short piece of satirical writing. Ah. Also another word for a child of a wizard that is without magic. Is that so? Which is the polite word, squib or muggle? Who knows where the fortress is? Oof. Beats me, hero. Not a Scooby. No idea. So we're going to put these big old towers right here to welcome people to Tackywood Studios. Well, I mean, actually, like, the studio itself could be called TackProductions. In fact, actually, that's what we need to do. How many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that means we need probably about 17 blocks between each tower. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we need a bit of space between each tower. We may need to extend the peninsula out a little ways, so that then we can put TackProductions in like banner writing across the top. And then over on the hill, it will say Tackywood. And then that also gives us enough space as well to get a road, I think. Oh, Mr. Heap of stuff. Muggles are all powerless. Anyone can be a muggle. A squib is a wizarding disappointment. Oh. That's unfortunate. Filch is a squib. Oh. Oh, that is sad. It's all made up, so don't worry about it. Oh. Ignore Sean. He's a definite muggle. So yeah, we'll also have like... We'll go for real roads as well. I think. Real roads, golf carts. That's a big must. That's a big must. So people will come up the road. I think it's also important to get like gardens and things like that. Movie star trailers. The actors need their trailers to sit in and stuff. So I think that would be great as well. We'll go for some sound stages as well. The sound stages are going to have to be pretty big, because sound stages are big. Actually, do you know what? A real cop-out for this might be to have all of these plans and then just fill it with like lime green concrete, so that I've got a green screen in game, and then rather than build everything, just kind of edit stuff into the videos and go, look what I've done. That'd be devious. that'd also be something that I need to work out how to do, because I don't know the ins and outs of green screen. I am not a video editing genius. I am a mere video editing mortal. I think we can work it out. It all makes sense now. I think Takitu is going to need to come back in for one more moment just to see what's going down. Maybe like props and stuff as well, you know, for vehicles and things. We could build like the chopper that everybody gets to in Predator or whatever it is. Nick, what house were you in when you were an extra? I was a Hufflepuff in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I was just... That was the house they gave me based on my appearance, I believe. I think it was partly to do with my appearance and partly to do with that was the house they needed more extras for. In fact, I think it was mostly to do with what they needed more extras for, because at the time I was 100% Slytherin in my appearance. I had like nearing to shoulder length hair that was like dark coloured. I had like red bags under my eyes and stuff. I looked haunted and evil. There is no way I should have been a Hufflepuff, really. But I guess that was the only house they had costumes left for that would fit me. Or something arbitrary like that. But you know what? Like Sam says, puff and proud. I take no issue with being a Hufflepuff. In fact, I think my student ID was H233, which I'm assuming means Hufflepuff student 233 or something like that. But a little bit of kind of lifting the veil a bit and stuff. So every single extra had their own number. So like I say, mine was 233 or whatever it was. Every other extra would have had one as well, depending on their house. So you would have had like S317, G36, and maybe like R142. And every person got their own wand, as well as their own costume, of course. And it had to be hung up on the same specific hanger. Every hanger had the number on it, so you had to hang your costume on your hanger. You had to put your wand into your numbered slot in the rack, so that at the end of the day they knew that everyone's props and costume had come back, so that no one walked off with them. To the point where there was one day where there was... Because once we'd all gotten changed at the end of the day, we had to sit in the wrangling area until we were told until we were called for our bus to take us back to London. As well as all the other extras, they had to wait to be called for their bus to take them back to wherever they came to and stuff. So we were waiting in the wrangling area, and someone came out and said, "No one can leave yet. We are missing a Ravenclaw tie. No one can leave until we have this Ravenclaw tie returned to the hangar." And they wouldn't let us go because they were missing a tie. Why has it got to be Ravenclaw? Because that was the one that was missing. It was a Ravenclaw tie that had gone missing. It's like, Ravenclaw! So yeah, they wouldn't let us go. And we were looking around at each other. It's like, right, well, I'm a Hufflepuff. I ain't going to do nothing with a Ravenclaw tie. Because all the houses had, like, separate changing rooms within the same building as well. So all the Ravenclaws changed together. Or sorry, all the male Ravenclaws changed together. All the female Ravenclaws changed together. All the male Gryffindors changed together. And so on and so forth. There was, like... It was quite vicious segregation for at points. But then, yeah, they so adamant were they to make sure that everyone had their costumes and that nothing was going missing. No one was allowed to leave. I mean, I also assume it was partly to do with the fact of how... I'm assuming that the costumes were probably quite expensive to make. And so if a Ravenclaw tie goes missing, it's like, right, well, great. Well, now we've got to get onto the seamstresses and go, can you sew us another Ravenclaw tie? Well, it was a very interesting experience, absolutely. I'm very glad that I did it. It was a very interesting insight into how the industry works, I suppose, really. You know. And also, even though everything I was in ended up on the cutting room floor, it was an interesting thing to be a part of, and it's just unfortunate that it'll never be on tape. Sad times. I don't know why it was cut, though. I'm hoping that it wasn't cut specifically because of me. There is a scene where the camera is panning along a row of students and the film cuts away just before I come into view. So it might be something to do with the fact that I just was miserable at acting at the time. So, who knows? But, unfortunately. Ties need so much material. I bet they do. I bet they're deceptively material heavy. Can't imagine being charge of. So that was the thing as well. There was. So I was in two. Well, no, I was in a few scenes, but the one I was in the most, the one that I spent the most days filming. For anyone who has seen Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, I'm going based on the fierceness of the debate in chat that everyone is moderately familiar with it. So the scene that I spent the most time filming is when the school is in lockdown, basically. And all of the students are gathered in the Great Hall. And there is a duel between Professor McGonagall and Professor Snape. I hope that's enough information for people to go, ah, yes, I know. That was the gentlest laugh. With the sleeping bags, not with the sleeping bags, no. I think everyone had kind of been like I say, I hadn't read the books at this point. I didn't know what was going on. I was just doing what the director said, you know. So McGonagall and Snape have a duel. I think it's all looking a bit lost. Like Snape is there with some of the Death Eaters, or not, or the some of Voldemort's cronies. And then everyone's all quite scared. The voice of Voldemort rings out. And then all of a sudden Harry comes in with all the Weasleys and all the good people and McGonagall, and he's like, it seems you're still having some security issues, Professor, and they're quite extensive, or you know, words like that. Okay. And yeah, I was in that scene. But for that scene, that's it. It was talking about extras and stuff. So for that scene, there would have been hundreds, a good couple of hundred extras there. If you think, like, each house probably had 75 to 100 students in that scene. So probably about like 350 to 400 kids, each requiring however many chaperones. It was intense. There were so many people. My God. However, there was a great little, just seeing it pop up about bloopers. I did get to witness a blooper happen in front of me with the great late Alan Rickman. where they were doing their duel and stuff like that, and like as Snape was backing up in the scene, the way they were filming the scene at the time, the camera was right behind him. They were getting some over the shoulder shots of him, so he was going like that. And as he was stepping backwards, he sort of flings his hand back to cast a spell, and basically does that on the camera, smacks his hand on the camera, and sort of brings his hand forward and then just goes, ouch. Like that. Doesn't break at all. Doesn't break at all. Everyone resets and off he goes again. Truly incredible to watch. He also brushed me with his cape. I don't think he meant to, but he did, and I'm going to take that with me, so... I'm a little bit lost, but I think we've gotten a little bit of basing down. Sean wants you to say ouch like Alan Rickman again, please. Ouch. That was it. Or it was like, oh. Something like that. It was literally just monotone, no inflection, not even like it had hurt. It was just it was an acknowledgement of the fact that he'd messed up more than anything, I think. Rather than trying to style it out, because he knew he couldn't do, because he just smacked the camera lens. It was obviously unusable. Rather than try and style it out, he was just like, I've got to acknowledge that it happened. And because he's a method actor, he was a method actor, he didn't break character at all for anything he did. He just went with it. It was just, ouch. It was incredible. Really, really incredible to see. Alright, let's, because I've just been mindlessly laying down blocks, so let me try and talk you through some of my thinking here. So, obviously, as I was saying, over here, actually the cursor probably helps here. So we've got our towers, or our gates, that are going to welcome people in over here. And then I'm thinking we have a soundstage over here, or maybe like a couple of office buildings right at the front, you know, to just welcome visitors and all that kind of stuff. A couple of office buildings, a grand statue sort of thing, maybe just in the middle there, or like a fountain, I think. A snack van or cafe, potentially. And then I think the last addition that I am going to make for right now, because we are approaching the 10 PM slot, is I'm thinking quite central to where we have been so far. So maybe like just here-ish, I think. Here is where the water tower is going to go, I think. And that's good. Bearing in mind, we can do a load of terraforming here. So what we will do is we're probably going to have to terraform a lot of this space. Actually, movie studios are quite flat, so we're probably going to have to flatten a lot of this. So that was the hill that Tackywood's going to go on, just over there. So I think that's good. I don't want to kind of clump all of the big landmarks together too much. I want to kind of spread them out. So we have the sign over there. We can have a water tower just in the middle there. The gates down the front. We're going to have the mega center, the Magic Kingdom castle-esque thing, just over by that clearing of trees as well. So I think we've got some decent foundations laid that I can begin to work on, both in the Let's Play and on stream. We've got a shopping plot, which we can also begin working on. And that's incredible. I also need to get some nether transportation set up. So, before we go, one last thing. Let's see where we end up when we go into the Nether. Now, I have done a little bit of scouting around, and I think we should be quite safe. We shouldn't hook up to anyone else's portal by building here. The nearest one, I think, is the one Jets is using to move the villagers, which is over there. That's probably the nearest. I was doing some exploration and found another blockhead was living over that way, but that is miles away. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem either. So I think we should be able to get away with putting it here and not having the portal link up to anybody else's. Because that will be a problem for us, because then it means we won't be able to use this portal, and it means that if they use theirs, then they might pop out here. Which we probably don't want just yet. Okay, let's see what we have. Fingers crossed for a good spawn. Oh, it's Jets' portal. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dang. I thought that might happen. Oh, and it brings us out at Jets' village as well. Okay, I may have to ask... Rip indeed. I may shoot Jets a message and see if he minds me taking down this portal. Because it seems like he was using it for the villagers, and I think they're all gone. Now, I think he's got them all. Oh, having said that, there's one in there. And I think there's another one wandering about. So I may have to have a chat with Jets and see if we can do some portal magic to... Well, I mean, in theory, I can destroy his portal. I can do a bit of science to get it to work. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I need to do some portal maths indeed. Yeah, the cake is a... This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Oh my god, what was that? It's the worst kind of maths. No, that's algebra. That's definitely algebra. Just involves multiply. Eight times tables are the easy ones, I think. Algebra ain't got nothing on calculus. Actually cried and left during one class. Ugh. Calculus sucks. I imagine. I've never done it. Okay, well, let's try something else then. Because I was saying that I want the portal to be kind of where the mega structure will be. So I'm wondering if we put the portal over on the other side of this little knoll. If that will help. I don't think it will somehow. Because we're bringing it nearer, but pushing it further, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, this might take a bit of finagling, but I'm prepared to give it a go. Any kind of maths is the worst. Maths is just bad. I had to teach a year 10 maths lesson recently. Oh. Shapes are great. Yeah, I did enjoy learning about shapes. Square. Triangle. Parallelogram. Ovoid. Any maths that doesn't involve numbers. Which is a relatively limited sphere of mathematics. Rhombus. I like me a rhombus. Ha! Do you know what we need? We need like a go-between for like a joke that is funny and a joke that warrants the scyther. And I think what we need is, you know, the ostrich from Family Guy. What we need is the ha-ha ostrich. For the jokes that are funny, but not really lol-worthy. You know. Scyther with a raised eyebrow. Haha! I love it. Maybe the kind of That's like the Tim the Toolman Taylor grunt. Any Home Improvement fans? That sheep wants death. The sheep can have death. I have tons more. Do you want death, friend? Enjoy. That brought us to level 30 as well. Alright, we've got to do an enchantment now. A scyther doing finger guns with his scythe. Can you imagine? Forgot about that. Well, the Family Guy turkey? Or ostrich, or whatever it is. Haha! Praise the sheep. Okay, can I get anything good on there? Efficiency 4 could be nice. An iron golem! Ouch. Oh, that takes some doing. Damn, hero, what did you do? Alright, let's try this. Give me some good stuff. Fortune would be incredible. Yeah, efficiency 4. My enchanting table is so stingy. It only gives me 1 enchantment per thing. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? That's what we need. We need the Scyther confused as well. I don't get it. Home Improvement. Home Improvement's great. He's off to find food. Roach going to forage? Maybe. Because I keep moaning about it. But that's the first time I've moaned about the enchantment table. I literally said earlier I've got a nice little enchanting corner here. And it goes and does that. Okay, portal's going over here. It's really far away to the point of being almost... Well, no, to being completely impractical. But you know what? If this is what the game wants, this is what the game gets. Let's try here. I bet it's still going to link up, but... What do you know? Okay, well, fine. Portal maths it is. It's not too... It shouldn't be too difficult. I can do it. It's just, like... I'd rather not, you know. Never mind. Never mind. As we head back to the base, let's begin wrapping things up for this evening. Because we are past our cut-off time. Ah, what a stream. I've had fun. I enjoy this so much. Oh, excuse me. I enjoy this so much. I would have had such a miserable half a year had I not started doing this and had people not come along and watched as well. I've had such a blast and thoroughly enjoying being back on a server working away on this. I may just go about restarting the realm so that we can just plug into Leisureland and get going. Which I think will be good. As long as people can chip in. And that would be good. Did someone say Leisureland? I did. Hit me up. Happy to split it. Fair dues. Because I think it would be good. I'm itching to kind of do some theme park stuff and some practice as well for what we've got here and things like that. So it should be good. And as we've said many times, there's so much more stuff that's been put in the game now that it could make some really exciting stuff. And it'd be good to do like a little tour around there sometimes as well. We have done the old Leisureland a couple of times, but it'd be good to do another one and then travel around. Nay's only here for the Harry Potter content. Okay, well, see you again in a month when it comes up again. Can someone say chip in? Split it 3 ways? 4 ways? Need a creative outlet. Put the feelers out in the chat. Okay. Join us. Absolutely. Rach, if you have a way of playing Minecraft Java, then come in. Join in with the Leisureland. I'll see if Jess wants to as well. Yeah, then we can all just get working on that. That'll be incredible to do. Oh, the community challenge. Oh. How are we doing? Where are we at now? We're on like 63-ish, I think. Thought I'd see it. Did I miss something? 65! That's good. That's good. That is very, very good. I can't wait. Another 12-hour stream featuring community Minecraft games, marbles on stream. We'll try and find as much sort of multiplayer community stuff as we can. Because like I was saying earlier, this is all of your guys' channel points. So there's no point doing a kind of something you've put so many channel points towards if you guys can't get any kind of benefit from it. So we'll do a few multiplayer bits and pieces. Choice Chamber, we can do that as well. We've not done Choice Chamber for ages, not since the summer. So we can get on that. Marbles on stream would be good. I'll see if there's any other multiplayer stuff. I've got a couple of fighting fantasy books online, like on Steam, so we can do some fighting fantasy adventures together. Gives me a chance to flex my narrative muscle. Jackbox I could look into. Jackbox is expensive. Like, I have looked at it, and Jackbox is like, it's like 20 quid for a pack. So it's like, it is expensive, but it is also a really good community game. So it's definitely something that I can look into, but also something that I would probably need to save up a little bit for just to keep things ticking. D&D character creation. We can do that. That reminds me, I didn't actually get to talk about why I brought up D&D in the first place. Oh, well, we'll have to save that for another stream. Never mind. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you very much for watching. I've just got to let everyone know I'm not heading out. I'll just give you, on a tease, I'll give you all a reason to tune in tomorrow. So, where was I? I can't even remember. Never mind. Yeah, we'll talk about why I actually bought up D&D tomorrow, so long as somebody reminds me. But anyway, as I was, I think, saying, thank you very, very much for coming along and hanging out once again. For all of the bits coming in, that cup is back and full, despite Sean's best efforts. Look at it, I can even see the Isaac head that you dropped into the cup. It's sunk all the way to the bottom, it's been buried. Yeah, thank you very, very much. As always, it is very, very, very much appreciated. Another great stream. It was. I had such good fun. Such good fun. Where are we at? Fantastic full time plans. Reminder noted. Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Looks like I'll have to drop another one at some point. But I'm not going to tell you when. I know I had one more thing to say. Oh, the realm. Okay, I'll look into trying to figure out the realm, and I will see what everybody wants. I might put it in the Netrock Discord. I think that might have a little more reach. Having said that, it's been a long time since there's only been stream promotions in there. For we'll see. We'll figure it out. But anyway, that's enough for that. Is there anyone we can go to? well, I mean, we can carry on. If you want to carry on hanging out in Minecraft, we're going to go over and see what Snowy's up to. Snow's streaming at the moment on the server, I believe, as well, so we can see what he's up to. If not, if this is where you're going to leave us, then thank you very much. I will hope to see you tomorrow when I will be playing ukulele tomorrow? Maybe? I never remember these things. I should have my schedule written up. You might hear me go, "Buh." Sorry about that. Oh, Spyro 3 tomorrow. Bit of Spyro tomorrow. Alright, everybody. Let's start this raid up. As always, thank you very much. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow, if not at some point soon. Take care, have a good day tomorrow or whatever. And good night, goodbye. Let's go raid!